Hi everybody, I've got a Dollar Tree haul. It's a, you know, pretty good size one. It doesn't take long for it to add up there anymore, but they still have some good deals, I've got to say, if you just look around. But they had a new plate in there. It's a springy looking one. I might use this for the thumbnail. It's the best way to show it. Like that. I like the glares a little bit. I really like that. I just get one every now and then if I see one I really like. We don't, buy a whole set of them or anything like that. We'd have a million of them for that. But we got quite a few. So I got that. And they had some new items. Well, I got one more thing that Kitty loves these newspapers. She's down here. There's your another one. There's your another one to play with. Joy got this cup. It says quarantine and chill. I don't think it was as much of the what it said on it as this seemed to be thicker glass. And we've got several of these. Well, they're like stemless wine glasses is what they are. We've got 3 of them, and they've all broke. I mean, one of them broke while she was just washing it. Had it cracked right down through here, and she wasn't, doing anything but washing it with a sponge with soapy water, and everything. And then one, it fell over in the sink, just nothing landed on it or anything, it just fell over, and it cracked. And then the other one, I can't remember what happened to it. It had a crack in it. So she was looking, and this one seemed like it was thicker glass, so I think that's why she picked that one up. And we got some new items. She's having fun with that paper. This is new. Flavor Mill hot cheese flavored hot popcorn. It says popcorn. So we'll be trying that on one of Logan's shows sometime. I go by the dates as to what I actually use. Sometimes I make exceptions for something we may have said that we would try. But I'm keeping everything rotated out real good that way. Got a couple movies. This one has Gerard Butler in it, and it's based on a remarkable true story, it says. Machine Gun Preacher, Hope is the Greatest Weapon of All. Y'all know Gerard Butler, I'm sure. He's been in a lot of stuff. He looks a little thinner there. He must be a little younger. He's bigger than that now. So yeah, we didn't think, Logan said he hadn't seen that one. Or haven't, we may have seen it at some point in time, but I mean, doesn't have a DVD. And this one has Morgan Freeman, Stockard Channing, and Robin Wright. It's Maul Flanders. So anything with Morgan Freeman is usually pretty good. So we just got 2 of those. The seeds. Last time I went, they didn't have the seeds in yet. And this time, a few weeks later, or whatever it's been about 3 weeks, I guess. And they had them, but they were empty. I mean, there was just a few things left. But I didn't really need them. I needed flowers, some more flowers. So that's what was mainly left. I did get some of these peas. I don't know if I'll have to look and see what type of year to grow them in. I've never grown regular peas. And by the way, these seeds are all that I've used these back when we were really having trouble with our finances and stuff. I was buying all my seeds at Dollar Tree and growing them out here, and everything did just great. I never had much problems at all. No more than I would with, let's say, burpee seeds or anything. But I do like burpee seeds now better in Baker's Creek. But this is a good way to start out and it not costing you much money. You can always use containers. If you're going to use containers, the main thing is the soil. Okay? If you buy cheap soil, you won't get good results. So I always suggest Miracle Grow potting soil. It's mid-range as far as the price. Well, they're all a little bit high these days, but it's done wonders for me. That's what I got this year for my plants that I'm growing indoors, and then I'm going to transplant them. I'll start moving them out there, let them get a little sun at a time, you know, till they get used to the sun. And so I got Snapdragon. I don't know if I'm just going to plant around this rock this year, or if I'm going to plant more out here or not, where this place was. Because I got the stump out of the ground now, what was left of it, so we can really mow over it. But it's got lots of good dirt in there. I put in there soil. I got some zinnias. And I was surprised they're still 4 for $1. I got some Shasta Daisy, Alaska. Is that what this? I better get my glasses. Alaska, it says. There's not a whole lot in these, but if you buy, you know, like I've got 7 more packs here, and I got some that were actually, they were 2 for $1 at Dollar General, if y'all remember me getting those. Just wanted to make sure I got some, so that's why I paid more for them there. They're the same thing, but some of them don't have a whole lot of seeds in them, but, you know, if you've got several packs, you're in good shape. Marigolds, that's good to keep pests and stuff out of your garden. They don't like the smell of them. They don't smell that great. I don't know if I said Snapdragons. I like this one too, Alyssum, Carpet of Snow. Those are nice. I've grown them before. Oh yeah, I said the piece. So I got 8 packs, only $2. You know, 1 pack elsewhere would cost more than that. But like I said, there's not a whole lot in them, but they're, you know, they're good to start out with. If you're just wanting to, you know, not have to put a lot of money into it, trying to start out. Got some Junior Mints for Logan, who loves these things. And so we got her a Rip It Energy Tribute Cherry Lime. That one's actually pretty good. It'll be so cheap. And I needed some more packing. I meant to look to see if they had any plain wrapping paper. I'm gonna need something for like plain packages and stuff, like when we mail out stuff. So I got some of this Scott packaging tape, and it's a decent amount for $1.25, and to have this here, that's really not that bad. This is one of the things, a couple things that Joy needed. It's one of the reason we went. She needed some more measuring cups and measuring spoons. They got a lot of this McCormick stuff and Betty Crocker stuff there. And they're pretty good quality. I got a package of 6 AA super heavy duty batteries. They'll last, you know, a decent amount of time in a flashlight, but not as good as alkaline. I got some Scotch tape, plain old Scotch tape. I got some macaroons. These macaroons, to be cheap, and there's a decent amount in them. I don't know, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 10 or so in there, and they're really good, y'all. These are some of the best macaroons I've ever had. And I always try to get some. I almost got 2, but we'll try not to go crazy over that. And this is a new one also. Savory Chex Mix White Cheddar. I've not seen that one over there. And this is a good amount in here. I mean, it's to right here, but I mean, it's a substantial amount in there. It's a good deal. And their candy bars are a little bit smaller, 3.5 ounces. And these, I think they used to be 5 ounces. And we got to talking. Lots of times we get to talking to people, you know. And this lady was there, and she was looking at the coffees, and I said, you know, excuse me, could I get a couple of these juniors? And she asked me about juniors, and I explained to them, you know, they're this like restaurant that's famous for their cheesecakes, really, in New York, and that's how I learned about them, is through getting their coffee. But their coffee is really good, y'all. 4 ounces for $1.25. Let's say you got 4 of them. That'd be 16 ounces, which is more than what's in a normal brick of coffee. But that'd be $5, and that's really not bad. So I got 2 of those. And they also had the Jim Beam, the bourbon vanilla one. We got the original one last time. Logan wanted this. He wanted this vanilla one. We tried that one before. It's really good. Oh, I did get 2. She must have grabbed another one anyway. I said I was just going to get one. So, now an extra one. And I saw, trying to think, I think it was maybe Tiho Creates. She thinks this is a treat. Was talking about these. No, honey, it's not a treat. It's not a treat. Okay? Hold on, everybody. Yeah, I think that's who it was. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I saw somebody got these at Dollar Tree. They're crispy jalapenos. They're like, I guess they're like the fried onions that you get that are so good. So I definitely want to try this. It says, add to tostadas, tacos, burgers, hot dogs, salads, and more. Definitely try them on salad, for sure. So that's very interesting, jalapenos. I wonder if they're hot even. If the seeds aren't in there, they won't be real hot, which I wouldn't imagine they'd need the seeds. And here's another new one. Another one was called Flavor Mill. This one's called Chicago American Organic White Cheddar Popcorn, USDA Organic. So that's not really that bad a deal for $1.25. It's about up to here. So that's another one we'll be trying on Logan's. It's time to try them. And oh, I need to get this is what I'm surprised she didn't find these. Got Kitty. Got her these beef eaters, lickables, puree cat treat, tuna recipe. She's eating her cat food, so I don't want her to see this. She ate about half of it. So 3 of them for $1.25 is not real bad. Most of the other ones, like you would find at Walmart or somewhere, have 4 in them, but they would be more like $2 or so. So really, if these are any good, that's a pretty good deal. Beef eaters, I'm wondering if that's the same. I've heard that name before, but isn't that like a restaurant or something? Distributed by Pampa Beverages. This isn't a beverage. Miami, Florida. Made in China. Well, of course. Tuna recipe. Made with natural ingredients. No artificial colors, flavors. No corn, wheat, or soy. No sugar added. So I thought beef eaters, that name sounds like a restaurant or something, I think. So anyway, I just thought we'd try them to get her something. There's nothing much there that's good, for a kitty as far as treats goes. Those Temptations that I've just heard they weren't that great for them. I don't know. If in moderation, it might not be that bad. But Joy got these also. If she knows that she's got some treat that tastes better than her food, she'll like hold out for the treat and hoping that she gets that, and then she won't eat her other food good. So we've got her pretty much weaned off of that. The only ones that we'll give her recently that we had were some of the greenies, and they're pretty healthy for them. So trying to keep her, eating good. She loves those newspapers. Every time we have one wrapped around something, where they wrap up in it, we bring it home and give it to her. She'll lay on and play around and stuff. So anyway, I do have a couple more things. I forgot about the frozen, so hold on just a second. Okay, this is something new for them, and it's a Jimmy Dean sausage and egg biscuit. I can't believe they have this one. You can tell it's not real big in here, but I mean, for $1.25, that's really not bad. And I really don't mind the sausage in these. It doesn't taste like regular Jimmy Dean, but it doesn't taste bad either. It's okay. But this was the last one they had, so I just had to get one. do something quick for breakfast one morning. I like to put cheese and tomato on them if possible, if we have it. And we've tried this brand in the loaf. They've got like a loaf of garlic bread, and that's really good. But this time, this one has 6 pieces of the Texas toast in it. It's the same brand as the other, so figured it'd probably be good. And they also had a Parmesan garlic or something like that too. But Joy wanted the plain garlic one. So that's something new also. They had the loaf before, and they had a different brand, I think, of this the last time we got it. I actually got a couple things that I'm going to be trying when I get around to it on morning coffee break. And one of them is this. I really like these things. I don't think I've ever tried this brand, though. It is a Raymundos. Oh, I've heard of that one. I've seen that name like on rice pudding, or it has something else too. I think it's those caramel things, flans, I think they're called. I believe I've got this brand in flan before, which is, I love those things. It's a cream parfait. It says assorted. It looks like cherry or something to me, but that's what it looks like. And it's got the nutrition facts on there. I don't need to look at them now. But yeah, I want to try that one morning. That's something, you know, would be kind of like a quick breakfast, you know, just wouldn't do that very often at all. If I was in a hurry, or let's say going to my infusion, you know, which I'm going to have at the end of the month, or something like that, and I didn't want to eat much, because usually they'll bring the lunch boxes out there and stuff, that I want to be hungry. So yeah, I might eat something like that for, you know, instead of eating a big breakfast or something. But that'll be a good one to try. And then this one is interesting. It's awful small, and it's also made by Raymundos. It's Nilla pieces and banana pudding. So you see the vanilla pieces. Kind of small, like I said, but it really is kind of like banana pudding. You know, I love banana pudding. I don't know if this is it's just the pudding, I guess, in Nilla pieces, but still, it might taste really good. I don't know. So I'll be trying that one morning. I'll probably try this one first, because I'm very interested in that. Even it's kind of small. It's 3.95 ounces, and this one is 9 ounces. So that's got a lot more in it, but I just find that interesting. It has the Nilla wafer stuff in it and stuff. So anyway, that's it, everyone. I almost forgot about those things. It always makes me mad at myself if I forget something, you know, that I have in the fridge, or I've put up, or, you know, accidentally put it up before it was time to do it, or something's laying somewhere else, like a little bag might be laying over here somewhere. And I'm like, oh my gosh, well, I forgot that. So at least I remembered. I'm just really tired. So yeah, we mowed yesterday, and it's rough on me. So I got to get used to actually getting exercise after the winter. So, but for the meantime, it's rough. So anyway, I'm sorry I ramble on. Hope y'all enjoyed this haul. If you did, please press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that, hold on there, so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day or night, and God bless.